And I want to talk about this album cover because to me, this album cover, and you can go in detail as well, but like it's basically just a picture of her with her arms crossed and she's got all these like stickers on her face and then her tongue sticking out and it says Sour on it, which is the name of the album. To me, this is kind of a combination of like pop and grunge in this cover. The grunge elements are her posture with her arms crossed. She's kind of got her shoulders hunched over with the tongue sticking out, and she's kind of got that annoyed, satisfied look on her face. Mm-hmm. The pop side comes from, to me, the stickers on the face and the nice clothing. Like, she's not dressed grunge like, she's kind of dressed trendy for the style of this time. And so, like, to me, that's kind of the pop side, which I'm not sure how I feel about the album cover, because in a way it feels maybe a little forced or unnatural to me, but I can't really get a good read on her and who she is either yet, because A, I just don't know that much about her, and B, like, I'm just not her biggest fan, so like I don't really know who she truly is. Is she this semi-rebellious punk, or some lovesick, angsty teenager, or a pop culture standard bearer who's going to play the game, you know, or maybe a little bit of everything, which usually that's the answer. And I think we'll talk about this more as it comes up. But that idea of, is she this Disney star who's going to ride that trajectory, or is she trying to go in a different direction? I don't know. I guess it really ultimately doesn't matter, but I kind of get that from this album cover.
Yeah, you know, so I went with, I'm closer to your grunge look, but I totally see where the pop comes in with the stickers, because I didn't really know how to react with the stickers. So basically, I went with more of a Patti Smith and Horses, that album. So that punk pop a little bit of singer-songwriter, kind of a mixture. And that's kind of where I was leading towards when I first saw this. But to be honest, the album cover is not that great. You know, the stickers on her face are kind of weak, but I almost get it. It would be better. The stickers on her face, I think, are meant to represent what everybody else sees about her, and the attitude of her just sitting there is kind of like more of that punk attitude.
Yeah. That's a great point.
So I kind of do think that if there was more attitude in this album, I would believe the cover, but it's meant to kind of exude a desirable, like, reaction or action against what she grew up against. And she does write a little bit about it, but she hides it too much in the relationship aspect, where I don't know. It just did not make sense to me. You know, I like the minimalist attitude. That's kind of the punk or the grunge kind of a thing, and the don't care attitude. But I don't know. To me, overall, it's not a great album. Frankly, the background of the purple is actually not bad color, but I don't think it accentuates the look that she was going for. I think there should have been a different background to accentuate the feeling, because purple, to me, looks good. I wish the stickers were on the purple a little bit, just to show that the thing that was on her face, the way that people see her, is behind her. Like, that would make more sense, especially with the way the album is, whether it was breakup or like shedding this type of Disney nostalgic or this Disney look that she has. I would have trusted it a little bit more if it was a little bit presented differently, but not a great album cover in my book.
Yeah, and now that we're looking at it again, it's interesting. There's no words on it. It doesn't say her name, and it doesn't say the name of the album on it.
Yes, it does. It says on her tongue, it says Sour.
Oh, I guess it says Sour, but it doesn't say her name on it, which, you know, I think it doesn't have to, because she's really recognizable at this point. But yeah, it's just interesting that it's literally just her, and then the parental advisory sticker in the corner, and then the Sour on the tongue. But yeah, interesting that her name's not on it. Again, you know, she's one of those people who doesn't have to, because I think of how well known she is, but I just thought that was interesting. But it is very punk, you know, like you talked about, and I think it's reflected in that first song. So I think we should jump right into this.